Welcome to the food forest of JOLLOFmann, and we are ready to serve you our concoction, Amaranthus, Hybridus, and Abemuscus esculentus. Relax, let me bring you down to your level. These are locally and traditionally called efotete by the Yorubas, Inule by the Igbos, Alefo by the Ghanaians, and why the Jamaicans call it Kolalo, not Colorado weed, together with the okra respectively. Come with me, let's perform our food magic on you. Cooking should never be boring, nor be a difficult task to do. Every opportunity I find to cook, I endeavor to communicate magically with all my ingredients to create newer and newer recipes. Shall I present to you AMAROKRO vegetable soup formulated by JOLLOFmann? To start with, prep the sacred altar of your cooking temple filled with your freshly sourced ingredients. After setting up your altar, your pepper mix is very crucial to achieve a superb and delicious AMAROKRO vegetable soup. Made up of tomato, ripened scotch bonnet pepper, lots of ginger with enough garlic, and rinsing thoroughly. Now is the time to use your mind and your powers to transform heat magically into paste. If you don't have magic, then use your blender. Otherwise, enroll for our cooking masterclass where we will train you how to cook using your spiritual inner mind to create remarkable delicacies of your choice. Soak your stockfish in advance with hot water and set aside. Cut your chicken and pork into smaller pieces. After cutting into pieces and parts that you so desired, rinse thoroughly and get set to boil in different pots. Whilst the meat is boiling, pick and cut the amaranth carefully and place tightly on one side of your palm. Continue this process until the entire bowl filled with amaranth is empty. Cut the amaranth leaf evenly and neatly and then set aside. Equally, chop your okra on a chopping board. More preferably, chopping your okra on a chopping board is better than using a blender. Using a blender would mean our okra will be too smooth and not crunchy. And unfortunately, the okra species that are available in Leipzig, Germany are not slimy. Compared to that obtainable in Nigeria, they are extremely slimy. Our chicken is ready while the pork is allowed to continue boiling. Usually, pork requires more boiling than any other meat. Preheat your palm oil. Caution, as this can trigger your home fire alarm. If this happens, then you are in trouble with the fire service and your homeowner. After adding your pepper mix, at this stage you want to start adding your natural and traditional seasoning, Pakia Bigloposa, and your pre-soaked stockfish. This is what I use daily as a replacement for the industrial poison we consume in the name of salt and cubes. Our chicken and pork is ready to drown respectfully, paying rapt attention to the heat supply by the cooker, reducing the heat to low to medium supply. The best part of this documentary is here. Adding the pre-washed chopped amaranth leaf into our pepper mix is next. After sprinkling the amaranth leaf into the mix evenly, now you want to generously stir appropriately. We are primarily getting closer and closer to making history with our magical recipe. What makes AMAROKRO unique and achievable is the introduction of okra, which is then included to complete the concoction. 1 or 2 minutes of it is enough, as okra doesn't require too much of eating. Our menu list is ready to be served to your guests, friends and family. AMAROKRO vegetable soup is best eaten with a pounded swallow. Allow me introduce to you poundo katofe. This is the powder form of potatoes with some few measured baking flour inclusive. Stir to combine thoroughly with an indigenous wooden turning stick. At boiling point, pour in your powder mixture and begin to stir continuously until a smoothing texture of the mixture is attained. Traditionally, begin pounding firmly held with your both foots to the ground as you pound energetically. Add a little water, place it back on it covered as it cooks for about 3 to 5 minutes more for a final pounding. The end result is very succulent and sumptuous. Permit me to humbly invite you to the eating process.
Oh, sorry, don't cry.
Special thanks to you for hanging around until the end. See you soon in my next documentary where I will be unfolding newer and fresher recipes you never knew existed.